Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGame in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today we're going to be looking at Red Rising, the Collector's Edition by Jamie Stegmaier and Alexander Schmidt, published by Stonemaier Games. This is the Collector's Edition, so it does come with an insert already. However, we're going to look at how we fit an entire sleeved copy into the game and see if there's anything we can need to change. Without further ado, let's jump in. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut to the chase. This is a fantastic insert. So right off the bat, we have two rulebooks, the Red Rising rulebook and the Ottoman rulebook. And inside you'll see that the insert is intact. They did a great job with this one. You've got the game board, you've got the plastic cover, and underneath you can see the insert in all its glory. They did a great job. We have the score pads down here on the bottom, and underneath that we have the player card holders. So they're all color-coded and they're going to hold all of your player cards. You have the Sovereign token in its own designated spot, the first player marker, the Rising die, and then you have all of the different player components for the fleet markers and the influence tokens. So you can simply just grab the stack you're using, and you've got your cubes, your influence markers, as well as your fleet tokens. So super nice. Those all go in their own little compartments. I'm not going to take them all out. Up here we have the helium markers. These are going to be in this very nice tray. So just simply pop the top off and you're ready to go. And that leaves us with just our left and right wells. In our left well here, we have some of the character cards. And these do fit sleeve cards. Very well, actually. For these character cards, I do use the Arcane Tinman board game extra large sleeves. So super nice, extra large. You'll need about 3 packs to cover everything. And the Collector's Edition has some of these really nice foil kind of embossed cards. Really cool for the golds. So those are the character cards on the left side. And underneath that stack, you're going to have this indent in the insert itself that's going to contain all of your character faction tiles. So you can shuffle up then the back. They're all the same. And then when you're done, you can just put them back in. On the right side, we have the rest of the character cards, as well as your reference cards for the different players, and then your Automa cards. In addition to that, there is a well under here that's going to have the Onaba specific cards. And they all fit really nicely in that well. For the Automa cards, I use the Monster board game translucent card sleeves. So these are super nice, they're for standard American size, and you just need a single pack, not even. You'll need about half a pack. And that's everything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and put it away. So first we take the Automa cards and we'll put them in that bottom well. You'll take the Automa big cards and put them on top. The player reference cards. The character card deck, half of it at least, and the right well. You'll take all of the faction tiles and put them on the left side. The rest of the character deck on top. The helium markers that you're going to put up here. Your Rising die, your Sovereign token, and your first player marker. We'll take all the card holders that you used and you'll put them back in. You do want to make sure it's a little bit flat in here. You don't want the score pads to be risen a little bit too much, but they'll go in this nice well here on top of the other markers. And then you'll cover it with the plastic cover. You'll then take the game board and place it on top, the Ottoman rulebook, and the Red Rising rulebook. And that is organizing Red Rising, the Collector's Edition. If you have any questions about what you saw here, please leave a question in the comments below. I hope some of you found this useful. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel if you did find it useful, as it's going to help this channel grow as much as possible. Thanks so much for watching. Side Game Strong.